What's up guys, I'm DK Wrestler and today is going to be a fun and interesting video. So here in Canada there is, I guess I can call it a fast food restaurant chain known as Tim Hortons. And as I'm recording this, which is April 17th, is the release of the NHL Legends Trading Cards, which is always a huge deal every year. But with today's video, we are going to be opening up packs of the NHL Legends Trading Cards and seeing how many of the cards we pull that feature a player that have a Funko Pop in the NHL lineup. So let's get right to it. All right, guys, so here are the Tim Hortons Legends Trading Cards. I actually bought 10 packs today. I actually bought a couple of iced coffees, which would make 2 of these only cost $1, while when you buy these packs, if you're just buying the packs and not with the purchase of a beverage, each pack is $2. So 2 of them cost me $1 each, and then the rest were $2 each. And as terms to Funko Pops in the NHL lineup that we could technically pull, Bobby Clark, Bobby Hull, John Beliveau, Mario Lemieux, Patrick Waugh, and Wayne Gretzky. So, of course, there are a ton of different versions of Wayne Gretzky, and I think for some good luck today, I actually do have the chase figure of Mario Lemieux from the Pittsburgh Penguins lineup, where he actually has the Stanley Cup. Hopefully with this pop chilling in the background here, this will be some good luck for today's video. So I guess I'll open up the first pack, and even though, yes, we're looking for cards that have NHL Funko Pops, there are some really cool types of cards that you can pull, including some like autograph series card, and there's even like one of one, like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's only 5 of a certain card that you can get. So the first card we have here is Martin St. Louis, which I remember watching Martin St. Louis as a kid when I used to watch hockey pretty much religiously. And then, I feel like this is something good. We have ourselves, I'm trying to focus in, Stan Mikita from the Chicago Blackhawks. This is a UD Canvas Legends card, which looks pretty sweet. And ooh, what's this one? And then we have ourselves Stan Mikita right there. So we got 2 of this player here. And look at this card. This is actually pretty cool. All right, pack opening number 2. None of those players have Funko Pops, although Martin St. Louis definitely does deserve a Funko Pop at some point. Having a really difficult time trying to open this pack right here. Come on. Okay, there we go. So I had to open it very awkwardly. And the first player that we have here, let me try to focus this, is Tessa Bonhomme. I know I'm going to butcher a lot of these names. I should have said that at the beginning. But this is one of the Team Canada players, which I did forget to mention that it's not just NHL players, but the Team Canada players that are involved with this also. Put that to the side. Joe Sakic. Ooh, that's awesome. Joe Sakic was also a very amazing hockey player, especially when watching hockey as a kid. I believe Joe Sakic led the Colorado Avalanche to the 2001 Stanley Cup, so that's really awesome that I actually pulled this because I really enjoyed this player, and that was one of the cards I was hoping to get. And then we have ourselves Caroline Ouellette, once again a player from Team Canada. So let's take a look at all 3 of these cards. We've got 2 Team Canada players, and then we have ourselves Joe Sakic here, which is really awesome. Really glad that I was able to pull a Joe Sakic from this card set. All right, pack number 3 we're gonna open up right now. Okay, having a really hard time always trying to open up these cards. Ooh, I think I seen one player was from the Detroit Red Wings. So here we go. First one we got Johnny, I don't know if that's supposed to be like Buck, I don't know. But we got this card here from the Boston Bruins. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate in the comments right now from what I just did. Next card, we got Patrick Waugh, which is really awesome. There we go. Technically the first Funko Pop card that we got. Patrick Waugh has the pop from the Montreal Canadiens and not the Colorado Avalanche like in this card, and I believe he also has a Stanley Cup chase, so that's pretty cool. And then Brendan Shanahan, that was also a player I remember watching as a kid as a part of the Detroit Red Wings. I believe he was still on the team when they won the, I believe it was 2008 Stanley Cup, and was still on the team when they had the back-to-back Stanley Cup Finals game against the Pittsburgh Penguins. So there we go. There is all 3 of the cards. I believe these are the base cards and then one of the record book cards. I don't know how rare some of these cards are, but we'll check near the end of the video. All right, opening up pack number 4. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to open up these packs. So the first card that we have, a Philadelphia Flyers player, but it is, come on, Mark Howe. So there's Mark Howe. Then we got ourselves Angela James from the Team Canada team. That's pretty cool. And then we have Kim St. Pierre, another player from the Team Canada set. But yeah, so here we go. We got 2 Team Canada players, and then we have a Philadelphia Flyers player. All right, here we go. The 5th pack, and basically almost halfway there from opening up these packs. And let's see what we get from in here. Really difficult for me to open these packs today. I don't know why. That was probably like the cleanest opening I've done without really tearing apart this packaging here. So let's see if I can just pull these right out without really... Yeah, no, I'm going to have to actually damage this whole thing. Okay, ooh, it looks like... Oh, I can't tell if that's a Leafs or... No, it's an Islanders player, and it is... Pat LaFontaine. That's pretty cool. So there's that. And we have another UD Canvas Legends Cards. And it's Mario Lemieux. Look at that. We got the Mario Lemieux pop here. And we got a Mario Lemieux card. How awesome is that? At least that's for me. I think that's awesome. And then the last card we have here is Steve Yzerman, really awesome player from the Detroit Red Wings, and I believe was playing during that time that I mentioned about, who was it? It was from the last set, I believe, or the previous, Brendan Shanahan, I believe, where it was the 2008 Stanley Cup that they won, and then they played Pittsburgh again in the finals in 2009, and he was still on the team at that point, or it might have been in the early 2000s. I know for sure the early 2000s he was playing, but look at this. Oh, I think my favorite pull so far has got to be this UD Canvas Series Mario Lemieux. Oh, that's so awesome. That goes well with this card. I might actually like, maybe like if I flip this over like behind here or even on the side, kind of like if you got like a COA for like an autograph and you just slide something there, boom, that would be really awesome to just kind of put in the case with it. That'd be really cool to put with this Mario Lemieux. That is a wicked looking card. That's definitely my favorite so far. All right, so yeah, we're definitely now halfway there. This is pack number 6 out of 10. And with this, we've actually obtained technically 2 Funko Pops from this pack, Mario Lemieux, and I believe it was Patrick Waugh that we have gotten. So the first player we got is Brian Leetch from the New York Rangers. Then we have this really cool Team Canada card, a championship resume series. I feel like this one, I remember reading up on one of the websites, was a little bit more rare than a lot of the cards, and this is of Geraldine Heaney. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And then Andy Moog from the Boston Bruins. So that's pretty cool. We got a Rangers, a Bruins, and then we got a championship resume card. I believe the first one we've pulled in today's video. Pack number 7. I kind of want to pull a Wayne Gretzky. Not going to lie. Ooh, a Jets, and it's Dale Haruchuk. Oh, God. I'm going to be so bad with a lot of pronunciations of these names. But we got a Winnipeg Jets card. Another championship resume, and look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's my boy, Mario Lemieux, Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, they're giving me the cards that I kind of want. Especially, I got that Joe Sakic earlier, which is really cool. And now I got a championship resume, Mario Lemieux, which actually, this has to go with this one because he's holding the Stanley Cup in this card. We have the Stanley Cup with this Funko Pop. Yeah, this definitely has to kind of go with it somehow. And then the last card we have is Scott Niedermayer. Okay. I feel like I remember Scott in a different team other than the Anaheim Ducks. I could be wrong, but it's cool that I pulled a card of a player once again that I remember seeing as a kid while I used to religiously watch hockey. So I feel like possibly out of all the packs I've opened up so far, this might be my favorite, where I have this really cool retro Anaheim Ducks jersey for a player like Scott Niedermayer. We got the championship resume, Mario Lemieux, and we have Dale Haruchuk from the Winnipeg Jets. 3 solid cards, at least I think, in my opinion. I don't know how much money these are worth, but these are some cool cards in my opinion. Pack number 8. Third last card, or third last set of cards, I should say, in this. And oh my God, why does it take me so long to open these cards? There we go. So I opened up from the back there, and let's remove this. Another Brian Leetch. That's actually our first duplicate, if I'm not mistaken, as terms to cards. A UD Canvas Series Haley Wickenheiser, which I believe this is actually one of the players in those really rare, like, autographed championship cards. I actually have a website I'm going to pull up right now and look exactly where this is. It is the world's best set. That's what I was looking at for this certain website, in which Haley Wickenheiser is actually one of the cards that is a part of this, but this is one of the UD Canvas cards. And then the last one we have here is Megan Augusta, once again a Team Canada player. there, which I don't mind the Team Canada cards. Those are cool, but I do mind the fact that I got a duplicate. But it is what it is. I mean, there's probably so many of, I would assume, the base sets made to where you are going to get duplicates, even if you buy like an entire case of these NHL cards. And now we got ourselves the second last pack, pack number 9 that we're opening up today. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. Oh, I just seen that it was a Team Canada card as the last one, but oh, I noticed that color. It's either Boston or it's gotta be Pittsburgh. It's Boston, and it's Mark Recchi. All right, so that's the first card we got. Another Joe Sakic. That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if MD is gonna be collecting the cards this year, but if he's missing a Joe Sakic, I'm more than willing to probably give this one to him. And then we have Cassie Campbell for Team Canada. I think I actually remember her when I used to watch some of the Team Canada hockey matches, or hockey games, I should say. So there we go. We got ourselves the Mark Recchi, another Joe Sakic, which I don't mind because Joe Sakic is one of the GOATs in NHL hockey, and then Cassie Campbell. And last but not least, we have ourselves the 10th and final pack that we purchased. Okay, so I ripped it from there, and the first one is Brian, and I'm trying to rip the rest. There we go. New York Islanders, Brian Trottier from the New York Islanders. Then we got a Championship Series Teemu Selanne from the Anaheim Ducks. I actually remember Teemu Selanne also, so that's really cool to pull a championship resume card here. And then the last one is Mike Modano. All right, so now we're going to look at the cards in order of rarity of what I basically pulled. So here is the base set, and in total we got, I think it's 19 cards, with only one player being a duplicate, which I believe was, there we go, Brian Leetch. We got 2 of those, but the rest are completely different. There's no duplicates whatsoever here, which is cool. And I believe from a website I searched up that the most expensive card out of the ones I have is this Steve Yzerman, which I think I kept saying Yzerman for some reason, probably because it begins with a Y, but the Steve Yzerman is worth, I believe, $2.50. And mind you, this is day 1 of selling these cards, so I mean, these could be worth more by the time you're watching this video, or they could be much less, but this is basically day 1 of these cards being sold, so that's the most expensive out of the base card set. Next up would be the record books cards, which is a 1 in 3 rarity, in which we have Patrick Waugh and then 2 of the Joe Sakics, which I believe Joe Sakic is going for 60 cents and this Patrick Waugh is going for 75 cents. So it was cool to get some different types of cards, especially of a cool player like Joe Sakic, where I can easily give one to my co-host MD Shady if he is missing that one or wants it and he's not collecting the entire set of cards. And then I'm going to showcase Patrick Waugh, considering he does have a Funko Pop, not with the Colorado Avalanche, of course, but with the Montreal Canadiens. Next up would be the Championship Resume Cards, which is a 1 in 4 rarity, which we also pulled 3. I might as well put it sideways here because that's how they are. First up is Teemu Selanne, which is worth 60 cents. And then we have that Mario Lemieux, which I was pumped to get, which is actually worth $2. And then we got ourselves the Geraldine Heaney, or Heine, I don't exactly know how to pronounce it, from Team Canada, which is worth $1.25. So the rarest one of these 3 is the Mario Lemieux. It makes sense. He is a huge legend in the sport of hockey, so a lot of his cards are going to be very expensive compared to the other ones. And once again, we will be showcasing this since Mario Lemieux, of course, as you see right there, does have his own Funko Pop in the NHL lineup. Next up, as terms to rarity, is the UD Canvas Legends cards, which even though I do find that I think these are the most expensive cards in the set that I have pulled, that this is, as terms to rarity, it is 1 out of 6. Actually, that's like a Funko Pop Chase. It's 1 out of 6 figures. You get that version compared to the other one. So here are the 3 cards I got. I got Stan Mikita from the Chicago Blackhawks, which is worth $2. I just had to quickly search that. The Mario Lemieux, which once again I was pumped about, and that is worth $5. And that's what I mean. I believe that is the most
expensive card out of all the ones I pulled in this entire set is this Mario Lemieux at $5, but that is also the same price as this Haley Wickenheiser card from Team Canada. So basically with these two cards I have right here, they paid for basically half of what I paid for as terms to the 10 packs, because if you think about it, a couple were $1, but the rest were $2. It came up to, I believe, $20 with the packs that I bought. So this is covering half of them, even though I don't think I'm ever going to sell this Mario Lemieux because I love the Pittsburgh Penguins, my favorite hockey team, even though unfortunately they did not make the playoffs this year. But we will showcase this card once again because Mario Lemieux has a Funko Pop. And then on a technicality, the rarest pull I have is this Angela James, because the Trendsetters packs are 1 out of 8 packs that you can pull these kinds of cards, and it is worth $4. So it is $1 less than the 2 UD Legends Canvas cards, but this is also a set where there's a Wayne Gretzky that's worth $8, a Mario Lemieux that's worth $6, so you're getting a decent amount of money as terms to how much these are worth as terms to the Trendsetter set.
Anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video, and if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.